Bring that over there. Go up to, what do we use, 40? 40. Check. Okay, good. Uh-oh. Oh, we didn't derail, I'm shocked. This is 145th Street. Transfers available to the BX-19 upstairs. Even though it's not finished yet. Upstairs. Whoa, what if I overshoot? Nope, it still counts. No overshoot, that's good. I'm right at the edge of the platform though. I like that view, that's cool. Bronx bound 157th is next, stand clear. We go to the other side. We're in Custodia, which is similar to New York City, but is not New York City. It's very similar though. This map is not finished, I'm just doing this for fun. This is a custom version of the one. It's not a complete redoing of the one. It's like some elements of my one line are very similar to the real life one train, but there are a few differences. Wait, 4104 is back? Oh, let me see it. I gotta check my server to see if that is the case. They reactivated it? It says 3 minutes ago it was reactivated. It's crazy. Let me see what route it's on. Don't text and drive like now. This is 157th Street. Wait, it says it was reactivated, but it did not run on any Fresh Pond route that I can see. 4522 is not retired. I don't think I ever reported it as retired. I did check. This is a Bronx bound 1 train. 168th is next transfer. My 1 train uses 7 R62As and like 10 Redbirds and a few new techs as well. Let's see. Yeah, I never reported 4522 as being retired. Unless it was reported on a different server. Who knows where those 265 XC40s were built? Well, I'm not gonna hold you. I'm very, very much behind on the new orders, and I hope that changes soon. Like, I've mainly just been covering the fleet status and subway stuff. 2 new XC40s entered service today. That is true. They were, let's see, 5012 on the B57 and 5024, or I'm sorry, 5023 on the B62. On 68th Street. Bronx bound 1 train, 175th Street is next transfer. Apparently we also had an XHE40 visit Nice Bus today. I'm just going to go to Port Authority for testing. Did I know about the R46 returning to the G? Yes, I am aware. First consists being 5530 to 5532, and now we have another consist on it. I think it's a 5800, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 5838 to 40. This is 175th Street. Connection is available to the Estonia Railroad. I think I undershot. Like, there's 2 stations I overshot, and this one I undershot. There's a Bronx bound 1 train, 181 is next, stand clear. For the Customia fare, it's only $3, so it's very affordable. Customia Railroad downstairs. Also $3. There's a G back at Coney Island. I misspoke when I put that in a community post. It's still technically assigned to Jamaica, it's just using loans right now. 9928 to 32 left the G. Oh, it did? Okay, what route is it running on now? Why hasn't the R to 92nd Street and the R160Q been running between December 2nd, 2024 and now? Well, I appreciate you giving me the date for that. I am aware that they discontinued the trip. I don't know why they discontinued it. Maybe there was a scheduling change. but I can't confirm that. That would just be a guess on my end. 181st Street, transfers available to the shuttle. Bronx bound 191 is next. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Oh, I said 92nd Street? Oh, that's funny. Oh, what's up, TFP? This is 191st Street. Bronx bound 199th will be next. Stand clear. Okay, I see. So they basically just pulled the trick because Jamaica needs all the R160s that it can get right now. That makes sense. That's a cool looking station. I know, right? I think it's called Euston Square. I think it's based off of a real life London station. This is 199th Street. Transfers available to the B&D trains downstairs. This is a Bronx bound 1 train. Dykeman Street will be next. Step all the way and stand clear. There we have our 2-car JFK Express. This 2-car consist later got reassigned to my C line, but I wasn't sure where to put it, so I just signed it up as JFK Express before it got assigned to the C. Let's get a departure video from here. This is Dykeman Street. AKA 205th Street, but I think I'm gonna rename it to Dykeman Street because that way it could be based off of the real life station. I'm not sure yet. Bronx bound 1, 221st Street will be next, stand clear. It looks like the station is a little bit too high. We might have to shrink the station. Yeah, that is true. That R62A consist is very similar to the Union Square wreck, but the Union Square wreck consist went through a much worse situation than the 96th Street wreck consist. I really like this bridge. Reminds me of the Kingsbridge aesthetic. Ladies and gentlemen, there is train traffic ahead of us, which I have forgotten about. Oh, we apologize for any inconvenience. How am I going to handle this? Alright, let's see. You over here. No, that's not a good idea. You on the middle track. You are going to serve for our next run at, you'll be the return trip, probably. Yeah, that could work. Let's see. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep going. Okay, so here's what has to happen. I'm gonna slide this into this side of the Riverdale section. We're gonna hope that there's not a train blocking or obstructing my path in some way, shape, or form. And we're going to realize that there is. It looks like the train has somehow gotten itself attached to something else. All right. I see what has occurred. All right. So, now we have a 3-train trifecta here. How do we resolve this? Well, what we can do is take the 142 and the R289. Yeah, I know what to do now. Wait, where's the... Yeah, I'm aware about the 143 with the Mercari wrap running on the J. I did hear about that. These two are going to need to go... We could put them in the middle track as well. Why not? This one goes on the middle track. The 142, we're going to put that... No. Darn, this, okay. Yeah, I gotta prep up my trains before I start a run. Please remind me to do that first. This is where the yard is gonna be, right there. I still gotta connect it to the tracks. I am procrastinating when it comes to connecting my one train yard. Like, just connect it already. It'll make your life so much easier. And then we're gonna have 0 people on all of our trains. Or at least the front half. Yeah, we'll do the front half, 0 passengers. Mm, 0 and 0. It may be the 6th car. As I might, well, you know, I'll just make the whole train have no passengers. Nobody wants to be out in this inclement weather. It's just me running a whole bunch of cars. Okay, there's still some in there. Take them out. Oh, whoops. Okay. Them, and last but not least, take these individuals out, and let us resume our run. Where are we? 221. An unknown path PA5 has retired after catching fire? That's crazy. I never knew about that. This is 221st Street. Transfers available to the buses downstairs. Right to the edge. See that redbird in the distance. This is a Riverdale bound 1 train. The next stop will be 225th Street. Step all the way and stand clear of the closing doors, please. This is 225th Street. Transfers available to the D train downstairs. This is a Riverdale bound 1 train. The next stop on this train will be 231st Street. Step all the way in, stand clear of the closing doors, please. I'm too lazy to do scenery on my route. I agree with you. Sometimes I feel the same way. Oh, look, those are the old BDC dependencies that I used before the King of Trains release. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, so I just stacked them over there. This is 231st Street. Transfers available to a bus route downstairs that I have not yet named. Good grief with the overshoot. At least the door made it. Okay. Come on, Techno, do better. 238th Street will be next. Stand clear of the closing doors, please. There's my bus route. This is 238th Street. Connection is available to the Estomia Railroad. Underrun. Riverdale bound 1 train, 242nd Street is next, stand clear. This is 242nd Street, transfers available to the 4 train upstairs. This is a Riverdale bound 1 train. The next stop on this train will be 250th Street. Step all the way in, stand clear. What's up, Rail Tunes? Yeah, we're doing some snow runs. Went outside and took the trains in the snow a few days ago as well. Sounds fun, hope you enjoy it. But when it comes to fanning in the snow, the buses are where it's at. Unless you're fanning de-icer cars. That works as well. This is 250th Street. Transfer is available to the shuttle train upstairs. I love that sanding sound effect. This is a Riverdale bound 1 train. The next stop will be 259th Street. step all the way in, stand clear. Oh, I'm sorry, 255th Street, step all the way in, stand clear, close the doors. Go! Go! The door is open, go! My dog doesn't know whether or not to stay or leave. He's confused right now. Sometimes that happens. Go! It's okay, there's nothing to worry about. Okay, you want to stay then? That's going to be the future site of the yard. I wonder how I'll be able to build that, because it's pretty close to the right-of-way. He decided to go. This is 255th Street. What's the game name? It's called Trains Railroad Simulator 2019. Please don't overshoot again. Yay, we made it. Nice. Close to the edge, but we made it. The next and last stop will be Riverdale, 259th Street. Step all the way in, stand clear of the closing doors, please. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, Riverdale will be the last stop on this train. Which game is better, OpenBBE or this game? Speaking non-objectively, I would probably say BBE. However, Trains offers you more creative freedom. You can literally build your own routes with Trains. OpenBBE is a one-to-one of the pre-existing New York City subway lines. This game is better for those that enjoy building their own maps and experimenting with things. But OpenBBE has definitely come a long way, and I could say that it and Roblox are some of the best games out there. Personally, from a personal standpoint, I would say the Trains is better. Yeah, I spend a lot more time playing Trains than I do playing BBE. This is Riverdale, last stop. Transfers available to the Custodia Railroad downstairs. The equivalent of Amtrak. Last stop on this train. Everyone, please leave the train. Thank you for riding with the KTA Custodia Transit. Alright. have our R62A and our R289, aka the JR331. Let me see what angle I could get for a picture. I think that's good. That'll be a good picture. Okay, got it. Oh, I see there's already a driver in here. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to move the driver to the front. There we go. Then we're going to test the direction of the train. You're going to include the XHE40 in the next fleet status. I hope so. I agree with TFP. BVE for the realism and trains for the creativity. Absolutely. Is that a Tokyo Metro across the platform? Yes, it is. This is the JRE331. Oh, that's a cool shot as well. It's literally my favorite R62A of all time, 2255. Like, I remember the first time I rode that particular consist. Years ago, maybe 2014, I think. I think it was before 2014, actually. Because my favorite R62As are in this order: 2251 to 55, 1934, which was my favorite before the incident, 1908, 1954 is close, 2417 I'm a fan of as well, 2218, definitely a fan of that car. 2321 to 25 I used to be a fan of for a good while. I don't think I was ever really a fan of too many 2100 series R62As. I think that was it. I don't really have any favorites on Westchester that weren't initially on Flushing. Like the 1700s, oh, I could not stand the 1700s. I'm just being brutally honest with you. I could not stand the 1700s. Because of the fact that they had no rail fan window. I found that so annoying. That was literally quite annoying. The 1800s were kind of okay, not really too much better. But I really enjoyed the 1900s, the 2000s, and several of the 2100s when they were still on Flushing. Oh, definitely 2146. That was a cool unit. Because it had the floors, the special floors. Well, this train happens to be open gangway. You see all through the cars, just like on the R211T consists that are running on the C, and then hopefully on the G soon in March. There's the Customia Railroad Station down there. That's where the railroad will stop. And there is the equivalent of the Hudson River, snowflakes. I enjoy these interior views. That's a cool view. I think with that view we should get the train moving. This is a Manhattan bound one train. The next stop will be 255th Street. Step all the way and stand clear of the doors, please. Closest thing we have to the PA5s. Yes, I did see King of Trains' reskin, and in fact I have downloaded it. I remember back in early 2023 that Zack Transit looked for a whole bunch of cool Japanese trains, and he found the Shinkansen E4s, the other Shinkansens, and the JR224s and the E331s as well. So he put me, he alerted me to the fact that these exist. He put me down on these. My favorite R160 numbers are 8433, 8888, 8999, 9000, 9102 to 03. This is 255th Street. I'm reading Rail Tunes' comment. You also like 9802 to 03, 9942 to 43, and your most favorite of all time is 9974. That's a cool lineup there, Real Tunes. This is a Manhattan-bound 1 train. The next stop on this train will be 250. What's going on with me today? 250th Street, Bauxite Avenue. Step all the way in, stand clear of the doors, please. Have I ever ridden any R62As on the 7 before they went to the 6? All the time. Really enjoyed riding on the 7. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, due to inclement weather, this train will be going out of service at 199th Street. Because of inclement weather, this train will be terminating at 199th Street due to the underground tracks being inundated with heavy snowfall. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, as a reminder, stairs and station platforms may be slippery today. Please take your time going down the stairs or walking on subway platforms or in vestibules. Thank you for riding with the KTA Prestomia Transit. This is 199th Street. Transfers available to the B&D trains. This is the last stop on this train.